Nation. I'm here with Coach Miller for our preseason review of basketball. So stay tuned and listen to this. So, hey, Coach Miller, how are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Great. I'm so glad you're here. So you guys were ranked 6th in the preseason poll. Is that about where you thought you would be, or?
Well, yeah. I mean, I thought we could be anywhere from really 10 to 6, depending on what people thought and what they knew of our program and where we were. So 6 is probably about right. Hopefully we can live up to those expectations.
Yeah. Okay. So you don't have any seniors on the team, but you do have a lot of newcomers. So how are they fitting in and getting along with your team?
Well, we get along great. I mean, it's anytime you bring 9 new players in with 3 returners, there's going to be some struggles. And, we had that early in the year, and we're kind of going over the hump right now with that and gotten a lot better as a team and gotten a little bit closer. We're making baby steps. As coaches, we want things to go a little bit faster.
Yeah.
But with our team, we're making baby steps. I think we're getting there, but it's going to take some time to gel on and off the court.
Okay, so you have all these new players. You only have 3 returners, no seniors, like I said. So you have a very young team. So does this bode well for you or your team in the future? Do you think it'll go great? Or?
Well, it's an exciting time.
Yeah.
I've brought in 9 new ones. And that's the most I've ever brought in my career. Is 9. I had 6 one year, and I thought that was a lot. And with 9 new ones, it's an adjustment. I like our makeup. Once we get comfortable with playing with each other and knowing my style and how we're going to do things and competing at a high level, then I think we're going to be okay. It's just a matter of how long it's going to take for us to get to that point.
Okay, awesome. So you said 3 experienced players coming back, right? So how have they improved from year 1 to now?
Well, I think the big thing is they're not freshmen anymore. I think sophomores become more mature. They know they've been in the system for a year. They know how I want things done, both on the court and off the court, and they've each gotten better. So many times when players leave for the summer, you don't know if they're going to get better. I left those 3 with something they had to do every day to get better, and I can honestly tell you that they've done that. They've improved their game individually, which only makes us better. So I'm pretty proud of those 3 and what they've done. With Kay not being able to play this year, those 3 have to step up, and I'm proud of what they've done over the summer. Proud that they've gotten better, and I think they can have good years.
That's awesome. So we're gonna go through, and I want you to give me some insight into your position players. So so far, how do you think your guards are doing? What is your goals for them this year?
Well, our guards that's our strength. Mm-hmm. Without Kay, it's going to be post players by committee. Mm-hmm. We are very guard heavy. We're quick. We're fast. We're athletic. Much more so than we were last year. But it's a good group that just continues to get better. I think we're all trying to find our roles right now. And to be honest with you, I don't know everybody's role because that's kind of where we are with our team. But I like that we have a lot of versatility. We can play a lot of different spots. Like I said, we're fast, we're quick, we're athletic. We're learning how to play at this level. But it's something kind of fun to watch because every day we get better. They'll do something that, 2 weeks ago they had no idea they were doing. So it's a fun time for them. A lot of competition. Everybody wants to play, but it's a fun competition right now. We're going to play really, really hard, and it's a battle every day in practice because those 9 guards go after it pretty hard. And so it's a work in progress, but I like where we're going.
Okay, so that goes for your forwards and your centers and everything. So you don't really know, right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Right now, we have three true post players. They have gotten better also. Haven't quite figured out everybody's role there yet, but I think would I like to have a few more post players? I would, but this is what I have right now, so we're going to go with that. Do some things differently than we've done in the past, but I like where they are and what they're doing and how hard they're working.
Okay, that's awesome. So I know that the PBC kind of changed up the schedule a little bit, and now you have way more conference games and much less non-conference games. So do you think that'll go in your favor? Do you like that or no? I
was not a fan of that. I voted against it. Yeah. I think the Peach Belt is very difficult anyway. And now when you're playing everybody 2 times, very difficult. Right now we have 7 games with teams that are in some kind of poll that are preseason top 25.
Yeah.
And then we have 2 other teams in our schedule that are receiving votes. So our schedule is extremely tough, and the Peach Belt, in my mind, being one of the top Division II programs in the country, conferences, it's very difficult. I think, for us, I don't know what I think it's going to affect somebody come the NCAA tournament. Whether that's us or not, I don't know. I hope we're already in by that time, but I think it is going to affect somebody in our conference because we're going to spend a lot of time beating up on each other.
Yeah.
Our conference is very balanced. We got 3 or 4 really, really good teams. We got another, everybody else can play and beat up on everybody else. So I think it's going to have a bearing on what happens for the NCAA tournament for some teams. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes this year. I just hope I'm not in a position where our team's on the fence and, the Peach Belt Conference is going to decide what we do.
Right. Well, with the way you talk, it sounds like hopefully you'll make it in there.
We'll see what happens.
So, besides, the tournament and everything, what are your expectations for this year? I mean, I know you want to win a national championship, but what are your small goals that lead up to that big goal?
Well, every day, and this hasn't changed since the day I walked here on campus, is that we're going to compete hard and play hard. That's a big thing for me in our program, that we play hard. If we do that, I know we're going to have a chance to win and a chance to be successful. I know we're going to get better every single day. And that's really my short-term goal. Yeah, I want to win the Peach Belt Conference. Yeah, I want to go in the NCAA tournament. I think everybody and every player should have the opportunity, have to be able to be in the NCAA tournament. I've been there in some other programs, but I really want these young ladies have an opportunity to experience the NCAA tournament. It's a process, and it's how we do things, and we just got to compete day in and day out and get better every day. And the only way you do that is working hard.
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming in with us today.
Great. Thank you very much for having me.
Good luck this season. I hope you reach all your goals for your team. Sounds like you have a good one, so hopefully we'll make it there. I can't wait to watch you guys.
Great. Thank you.
That's our women's basketball preseason preview. Here with Coach Miller. Thanks for joining us. Tune in for next time.